Welcome to Kenworth Connects. Whether you're a dealer or a driver, an owner or an enthusiast, Kenworth Connects is all about connecting you with industry-leading experts to talk about all things Kenworth. Today, I'm at Alcoa Wheels headquarters to learn more about the special Kenworth 100 wheels that they designed for us, as well as hear about what else they've got in the works. Let's head on in. I'm here today with my host, Dr. Doug Mason, Global R&D Manager. Thanks so much for having me.
Bree, we're very excited to have you down to the Cleveland Works facility. This is the headquarters for the Alcoa Wheels brand that is made by Howmet Aerospace. And from this facility, we forge wheels for primarily the North American market. But we obviously are a global wheel company. We have locations throughout the world where we forge and meet the needs of the local content that is there. We have in this building here, Building 53, the design group that handles all of the global design. So everything's done out of this facility for the whole world. And so welcome to our global headquarters.
Yeah, thank you for having me. Now, Alcoa Wheels is celebrating a huge anniversary this year. It's your 75th anniversary. And at the same time, Kenworth is celebrating 100 years in the business. And we released 2 limited edition trucks that you can see behind me here. Now, when we started planning for this, we knew we were going to need some wheels that were going to pop. So we came to Alcoa Wheels and you were able to put together these amazing 100th anniversary wheels. Can you talk me through what that process looked like? 100
years, 125 years, 75 years, these companies have been around for a long time and we've worked together. The first aluminum wheel, Kenworth. So when you came to us for the 100th anniversary, we were so excited to be able to work on a stylized wheel. Now we've done some stylized wheels with Kenworth over the years. That experience really helped develop this quickly. And there it is on the truck, and as you said, it's a good looking wheel.
It's been really great to see that come to fruition, to have this new offering for our customers, and it's available on any truck model. It doesn't have to be the special edition. Now it looks like you've set up a few other things around us here. Do you mind talking me through what we've got today?
Yeah, this is kind of our new offering. We call it the ULA 18. You can see it both in the steer and the drive position here. And it really is a variant of a wheel that most of your customers are very familiar with, the Alt 39. That was the first wheel to break the 40-pound barrier for a 7,400-pound load-rated wheel. And lightweight is good, but to really continue to drive forward and to keep up with what Kenworth's doing. Obviously, you've worked on aerodynamics significantly to reduce drag, to improve fuel efficiency, and we really wanted to see what we could do with the real estate that we're given, the drive and the steer application. And so we came up with these designs. You can see here on the steer, this is in the chrome-plated version, and then we have a unique design for the drive that obviously has this large hole in the middle. But we've been able to show good fuel savings with both designs.
Now, how did you kind of come up with these end products and how did you vet out the fuel savings?
It's a good question. That's taken a fair amount of time. And we've used a lot of computational fluid dynamics at the beginning, a lot of modeling work as we looked at a number of different variations. Obviously, we want the air to flow down the side of the truck very smoothly, reduce that drag as much as possible. But we also had to take into account really what the fleets want. They want something that does not interfere with their maintenance. They want something that obviously is aesthetically pleasing, that saves fuel. And a few of the things that came up specifically on the drive application was the wheels that are out, the covers that are out there now, you really can't do any maintenance on them without removing the cover. You can't do your inspections, which are required by the law. And so we wanted to have an opening. And that was one of the hardest things that we had to do, is using a design that would keep an opening, as you would say, okay, well, it's fully covered, it'd be better, right? Well, ironically, we were able to achieve very good fuel savings of about %. So on the steer position, again, a lot of analysis going into the CFD as well as the wind tunnel. And ultimately, both of these were taken to the test track. And Mesilla Valley Transportation Solutions is where we went for a third party that would say whether it was good or not, basically. And so as they ran these parts, we were able to find that on the steer, we achieved about 0.35 to 0.4% fuel savings. And then on the drive cover, we say 0.96 in the report, basically a %. And so when you use these in combination, you're getting about 1.3 to 1.4% fuel savings, which we think is pretty significant.
That's fantastic. Now, I'm sure the install of this one's pretty straightforward.
Very, very straightforward, yes.
What about this one?
I'd like to show you how to install the aero cover. First of all, it will be shipped out fully assembled. So you're ensured to have all of the components that you're needed to install the part. You have the cover itself, which is made out of aluminum. And then we have the ring, spring ring in the backside with the clips that attach it. As an example, here is the ring itself. You can see it has 5 attachment points, and these attachment points are cam locks. I'll explain those in just a minute. And then you have an expansion joint which holds this in place. So how this slides in, again, there is a groove in the wheel that we were talking about previously, and it just basically snaps into place. And you can see the groove right here is what allows for the ring to expand and hold into the wheel itself. It is then put on with just one wrench is all you need, an M13 wrench. You'll start turning it and expand it until you get strong resistance and cannot move the clips any further. And then you will grab a torque wrench to torque to 30 to 40 inch-pounds. That is the only nut that needs to be torqued on the whole assembly, and that's how it's installed. So you'll have a torque wrench that you'll have in place, and again, you're trying to get to 30 to 40 inch-pounds is what you're trying to achieve. So 33 inch-pounds is what we have in this scenario. And then once you're done with that, you simply take the cover, and you'll see that we have, in this case, cam lock scenarios with a grommet on the back side. This is basically designed like an engine mount system so that the cover will ride on the cam locks themselves. And these are quarter turns, so you do not need a bunch of turning. You don't need a specific torque reading. You basically just need to put it in and turn into place. It locks into place. And that's all there is to it, and you're fully installed. So you can see it's quite simple to install the cover itself. Once you are in the field and you need to take it off because of perhaps a tire change or something along those lines, you simply, again, just go back around, and with a quarter turn, you can take this right off, leaving the ring in place to take the tire wheel assembly off, do what you need to do, and then you can put it back on.
Doug, that was really easy to install. I mean, you did that pretty quickly while I was standing here. Thank you so much for having me out here.
You're very welcome. Glad that you could make the trip. Again, came from the coast, so thank you for doing that. You got a chance to see some of our new product, really to talk about really the Kenworth 100th anniversary, which is quite the wheel there as well, and we hope that it continues with great success. And thank you very much for coming. Just appreciated having you here.
Thank you so much. And until next time, let's stay connected.